What broke your heart completely? 1. Watching my dad one afternoon around sunset, sitting on a bench in our backyard with our new fishing rods, practicing his casting for an upcoming fishing trip my brother and I knew he wouldn't make it to. Fuck cancer. 2. Knowing without a doubt the person I'm supposed to trust is shady. That bell cannot be unrung. 3. Got cancer at 27, 1 year in I discovered my husband I met when I was 14, and had 2 sons with, had a full-blown relationship with one of my best girlfriends, and that had been going on for a year. While she pretended to be my close friend during the worst time of my life, so she could attend my children's birthdays, getting closer to my husband and so on. Still recovering 9 years later. 4. Watching my granddad lose to dementia. 5. My mom died when I was a senior in high school. It all seemed very surreal, and like she had never actually left, since everything of hers was still in the house, where she had left it. At her funeral, after hearing my brother and sister speak, make morbid jokes, as our family tends to do, and just generally do the normal funeral stuff, it finally hit me. It had been several days since she had passed, but it just hit me all at once like a bag of bricks that I would never hear her voice again. She would never be there to nag me when I needed to take out the trash, clean my room, do my homework, or the million other things that she had to constantly remind me to do. That was the moment that I broke down and started sobbing. I hadn't shed a tear up until that point. Maybe it was shock, I don't know. In that moment I realized that I now lived in a different world, one where I would have to finish growing up without the aid of my mother.
If you enjoyed this story up to this point, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps a lot, especially because I'm a small YouTuber. Back to the video.
6. When my husband and I got pregnant for the first time. We were beyond excited, planning the future. Then went to our 10-week appointment, first ultrasound to be told there wasn't a heartbeat. Repeat ultrasound 2 weeks later showed it had never developed a neural pole, what turns into the brain spinal column, or cardiac activity of any sort, that it had basically just stopped developing for no reason they could tell, that a miscarriage was inevitable. My husband is a very stoic man, usually doesn't show a ton of emotion. Him crying with me about broke my heart. To end the comment on a better note though. That was late October or early November last year. We got pregnant again fairly quickly and we're 33 weeks with a healthy pregnancy so far. 7. Made a deal with several friends to meet up on a certain future date, time, place, and one of the keys was that we couldn't talk about it again, just had to trust that no matter what happened in the intervening years we'd be there. I made up special personalized gifts for each person and waited in the foggy park for 2 hours later than the agreed time. Finally broke down and called one of the couples, and not only were they not coming, they had told the other people they wouldn't be able to make it, so the other couples decided not to come either, and nobody told me. Fuck those guys.